Hello everybody, this is Apba Brian and Apba Baseball Classics, bringing to you game number 8 of the 1930s. I haven't declared this before, but this is going to be a double elimination tournament. Game 8 is the 1935 Chicago Cubs at the 1938 Homestead Grays. And as yesterday's game, each team is coming in with one loss. It's an elimination game. The Homestead Grays lost to the 1930 St. Louis Cardinals in Game 1, and the 35 Cubs, Homestead Grays lost to the St. Louis Stars, and the Chicago Cubs lost to the 1934 Cardinals in Game 1. So whoever loses this one, that'll be it for the project for them. Here's the starting lineups for today's game. Augie Galen bats first and will play left field. Billy Herman's at second base. Chuck Klein is in center field. Gabby Hartnett's the catcher. Frank Damari is the right fielder. Phil Cavaretta at first base. Stan Hack at third base. Billy Jurgis at shortstop. And the pitcher is Lon Warnecke. He is a grade A pitcher. And for the Homestead Grays, Jerry Benjamin leads off and plays center field. Vic Harris, player managers in left field. Josh Gibson, the catcher. Big Jim Williams in right field. Buck Leonard, the Black Babe Ruth at first base. Henry Spearman's at third base. Matt Carlisle at second. And Jelly Jackson bats eighth. He's a shortstop. And Ed Walker is pitching for the Homestead Grays. He's a grade B pitcher. We're ready for the first pitch. Augie Galen steps into the box for the Cubs. 21 is a 30. That's a fly ball to left field. Vic Harris makes the grab. And Augie Galen is the first out of the game. The Cubs are fielding column 2. I think the Grays are fielding column 1, but I have not added that up. You add the totals of the defensive players: 4, 7, 16, 17, 22, 26, 33, and 41. So they just barely make it. 41 is fielding column 1 for the Homestead Grays. And that brings up the second hitter, Hall of Famer Billy Herman. 3-4 is a fly ball to center field. Jerry Benjamin is under it and puts it away. 2 outs. 2 up and 2 down for Ed Walker. Chuck Klein. Walker is a grade B-Y pitcher. 41 is a ground ball to Jelly Jackson is short, so it's a quick 1-2-3 inning for Walker. 0-0 with the Grays coming to bat. All right, Lonnie Warnecke comes up to the mound and completes his warm-up tosses. He's a grade A YZ pitcher. He's got some power and some control. Here's a pitch to Jerry Benjamin. 4-3 is a roller back to Warnecke. He fields it and throws to the first baseman, Phil Cavaretta, for the first out. Vic Harris. 46 is a ground ball. We're using the 1995 boards for Apba, and that 12 with the bases empty is a one-hot rocket speared by the first baseman, unassisted putout. Nice play by Phil Cavaretta. Two outs. Josh Gibson. 0 for 3 in the first game. He only had a walk. No, he had a double. 1 for 4. He was 1 for 4. 53 is a 18. Actually, Cubs are fielding column 2. Hard hopper to shortstop. Jurgis has got it. Throws low, and the batter is safe. Error on Billy Jurgis. So we got a base runner for the Grays with 2 outs. Gibson's average speed at first, using basic Apba. Big Jim Williams comes to the plate. 6'4" is a 9. It's an A pitcher with a runner on first base. That is going to be a chopper off the plate. There's no play. And it's an infield single, first and second. 2-out rally going on here for the Grays. And the black Lou buried. Buck Leonard comes to the plate. 34. Fly ball center field. That will get Warneke out of trouble. Chuck Klein makes the catch. Go to the top of the second. No score. All right, Gabby Hartnett comes to lead off the top of the second inning. I think he was a heart and soul of the 1935 Chicago Cubs. He was nicknamed Gabby by sports writers after his rookie year when he wouldn't talk to sports writers. He also had another nickname. Sometimes players call him Old Tomato Face after his ruddy Irish complexion. All right, here is Gabby Hartnett facing Ed Walker. 56 is a 34. That is a, put the boards on this side where I can read them better. Result that has a Y by it, and Ed Walker has the Y strikeout modifier, so it's a strikeout. Gabby Hartnett goes back to the dugout. Here's Frank Damari. 325 hitter in 1935. 52 is a 27. Ground ball barehanded by the third base, quick to the first. Nice play by Henry Spearman, the third baseman for the Grays. 2 outs. Phil Cavaretta. Six three is a fly ball to center field, caught by Jerry Benjamin. It's been 6 up and 6 down for the Cubs. We go to the bottom of the second, still no score. Henry Spearman, after making a great defensive play in the top of the second, will lead off the bottom of the second for the Homestead Grays. 54 is a fly ball to right field, caught by Frank Damari. 1 down. Matt Carlisle, second baseman. 26 is a fly ball to right, and Damari tracks that one down, picks it out of the sky. 2 outs. 8th place hitter, Jelly Jackson. 5-1 is a base on balls. First walk in the game. Jackson takes first with 2 outs. In the first inning, Homestead Grays had 2 base runners with 2 outs. Didn't score. Here's the pitcher, Big Ed Walker. 1-1 roll for Walker, and 7 is going to be a soft grounder to third, and Stan Heck will make a play to first. So the grade A for Lonnie Warneke turns that 7 into an out. We go to the top of the third. Still no score. It's been a perfect start for Ed Walker in the top of the third. He's got the bottom third of the lineup. Stan Heck, Billy Jurgensen, and Lon Warneke, the pitcher. 4-2 is a base on balls, and Stan Heck becomes the Cubs' first base runner. Fast runner at first, Billy Jurges. Got a couple 31s on his card. We could hit and run. That brings you to the pitcher. Okay, the Cubs will start the runner. Here's the pitch to Jurges. 1-2 is a 25, and that's a sinking liner to right field. Diving catch by the right fielder, Big Jim Williams. He gets up and throws to first. It's a double play on the line drive to right. So just like that, suddenly there's 2 outs. And the pitcher, Lon Warneke. '61 is a ground ball to the shortstop. Jelly Jackson scoops, throws across the diamond to Buck Leonard. 3 outs. And through 3, Ed Walker has faced a minimum. We go to the bottom of the third. No score. Top of the order, Jerry Benjamin leads off for the Homestead Grays. 23 is a 26. That is going to be a out. Ground out to second base. One away. Here's Vic Harris. 52, 27. Ground ball to third. Has an X, but Warnicki's strikeout number is a Y. It's ground out to third. 2 outs. That brings up Josh Gibson. Reached by an error, his first time up. 43 is a roller back to the pitcher Warnicki. He snags it and throws the first. We go to the fourth. Much like yesterday's, no early game, no early scoring. It's 0-0. Top of the Chicago order, and Augie Galen leads off, 54. Fly ball to right field. Big Jim Williams, having a good game defensively, is under it and makes the catch. 1 down. Galen is 0 for 2, 2 flyouts. Billy Herman, 341 hitter in 1935. 42 is a 9 against a B pitcher. That's going to be a sharp ground ball into left field just beyond the shortstop Jelly Jackson's reach. Herman's at first, average speed with 1 away. Chuck Klein's got some power, 293 with 21 homers. 1-1 roll, 4 is a long drive to center field. Off the wall, he will get all the way to third with a triple. Herman scores. Cubs take a 1-0 lead. Here's Gabby Hartnett. Struck out his first time up. Homestead Grays are going to play the infield in and try to cut this one off at the plate. Here's the pitch. 26 is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Second strikeout for Hartnett. 2 outs. Here's Damari. The infield can play normal depth. 24 is a fly ball to right field. Big Jim Williams makes the catch. After 3.5, it's Cubs 1 and the Grays nothing. A lot of ways to contribute to wins in baseball games. So far, Big Jim Williams is contributing defensively. He's not a highly rated defensive player, but he's also singled and has the only hit for the Homestead Grays today. Here's the pitch. 51 is an 8 against an A. That's going to be an out. Lazy pop fly over by third base. Stan Heck is under it and makes the grab. 1 down. Buck Leonard. 1-2 is a 25. 1 hopper to second base. Fielded by Billy Herman to throw to first. 2 outs. Henry Spearman. High batting average in 1938. Spearman hit 380. Didn't play only about half the league games, but still 380 is 380. 56 is a base on balls. Spearman takes first with 2 outs. Average speed at first. Matt Carlisle. 3-3 roll. That's a hit column roll for the second baseman, Carlisle. 43 is a 6. That's going to be a double to right field, and with 2 outs, the runner will score. So Spearman scores a tying run. 2-out RBI double for Matt Carlisle. 1-1. Here's Jelly Jackson. He walked his first time up, and I think he'll be intentionally passed here to pitch to Ed Walker. That's what Warnicki does. Now the pitcher, Walker. First and second, 2 outs. 62 is a 33. Popped him up toward the shortstop position. Billy Jurgis is under it and makes the third out. We go to the top of the fifth, scores tied 1-1. Phil Cavaretta will lead off the top of the fifth inning for the Chicago Cubs. He was a hometown favorite, born in Chicago. He's only 19 years old in 1935, but he got up to the major leagues quick. He said when he was 18, he was one of the kids outside the fence trying to meet the players. Now he's the regular first baseman at age 19 for the Chicago Cubs. Here's the pitch to Phil Cavaretta. 1-6 is a 28. Ground ball to the hole in shortstop. Jelly Jackson's ranging over, makes the catch, and throws the first. Cavaretta out just by a hair, 1 down. 275 hitter in his rookie season was Phil Cavaretta. Here's Stan Hatch, 311 in 1935. 1-5 is a base hit for Stan Hack. And that 11 will allow him to steal second on the next pitch. We're playing straight basic Apba, so there he goes, and he is safe. Stolen base. Runner at second for Chicago. He's in scoring position for the shortstop, Billy Jurgis. Jurgis flied out the right his first time up, and in his first game, let's see, he was 0 for 4, so he's 0 for 5. Great place for him to get his first hit for the Cubs in this project. 52 is a 27. That's not going to be his first hit. So 27 is a ground out to third, or Y, that's a strikeout. Because Walker has a strikeout. Third strikeout for the pitcher Ed Walker. 2 down. And now here's the pitcher, Lonnie Warneke. .52 is a same result, another strikeout. We go to the bottom of the fifth, 1-1 tie. Jerry Benjamin, the top of the Grays order, leads off the last of the fifth. They got their offense going in the last inning. Let's see what happens here. First is the ground ball to the shortstop, Billy Jurgis. Up with it, throws to Cavaretta at first, 1 away. Vic Harris. 1-4 is a fly ball to Augie Galan in left field, 2 outs. Josh Gibson batting with nobody on base. 2-2 roll, that's a hit column roll for Josh Gibson. And 36 is a double for Josh Gibson, second double in the project. He's hit the homer, but he is in scoring position with 2 outs. And Big Jim Williams coming to the plate. Williams is 1 for 2 with a single. Here's the pitch. 42 is a 9 against an A pitcher. We're on second. That's going to be a 2-out result as a strikeout. 3 outs. We go to the top of the sixth. 1-1 ball game. All right, third time through the lineup for Ed Walker. Augie Galen leads off for Chicago. 1-6 is a 28. Ground ball to shortstop. Jelly Jackson ranging toward the hole. Makes the throw. 1 out. Here's Billy Herman. Cubs have only 3 hits. One was a triple by Chuck Klein, who was on deck. Here's a pitch to Herman. 32 is a 26. That's another ball hit on the ground, this time to third base. Spearman picks it up, throws to Buck Leonard. 2 outs. And now Chuck Klein. 1 for 2 with a triple and an RBI, and got stranded on 30. He didn't score. 34 is a fly ball to center field. Jerry Benjamin will take care of that. That's 3 outs. Bottom of the sixth, it's a 1-1 tie. But Buck Leonard was a powerful line drive hitter. He was integral to the Grays' success from 1937 to 45. They won championships and still won championships when Josh Gibson was in Mexico and not on the team. They still won with Buck Leonard. Leonard, though, was a line drive hitter, very good defensive player, one of the best Negro League first basemen defensively, and a man of strong character. Played a lot of years for the Grays. Here's the pitch. 6-2 is a base on balls. Grays get the leadoff hitter on. Runs have been hard to come by in this game. Here is Henry Spearman. 2-3 is a 26. Ground ball to second base. They go to second for the first out, over to first, not in time. Not a double play, so 4-6. Leonard is out at second. Spearman, by fielder's choice, is on first. One away. There's the second baseman, Matt Carlisle. Carlisle doubled and drove in the only run for the Grays today. 61 is a double play ground ball. This time they turn it 6-4-3. We go to the seventh, still a 1-1 tie. Seventh inning is the fatigue inning for Big Edsel Walker. And if three bad things happen to him, his pitching grade goes down one level. One thing about 1930s baseball is not an endless parade of relief pitchers. Today's relief pitchers, of course, better than the 1930s relievers, but we're not seeing a lot of them. A lot of pitchers are going deep into games. Here is Gabby Hartnett. 4-2 is a 9 against the B. That's going to be a base hit for Hartnett. That breaks Hartnett out of his funk that he's in today with 2 strikeouts. Runner on first. He's slow. We'll play it safe. Frank Meyer is the batter. 2-4. Fly ball to right field. Big Jim Williams is under it and makes the grab. It's the first out. Phil Cavaretta. 56 is a swing and miss, strike 3. Brings up Stan Hack, and at this point we're not playing it safe with the base runner with 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Stan Hack. 4-2 is a base on balls. Hack has been on base all 3 times, 2 walks and a single. So the slow Hartnett goes to second, but we're not going to play safe with 2 outs. Here's Billy Jurgis. Walker pitch to Jurgis. It's 241 average. There is a bonus if you do and get him. You get the lead off the next inning with the pitcher. No pitch to him. Here's the pitch. 2-5 is a 9 against a B. This could be a mistake. Chopped off the plate. There's going to be no play at first. An infield single for Billy Jurgis. Bases are loaded. So now it's decision time for Cubs manager Charlie Grimm. Warnke was a 220 hitter in 1935. He did have 15 RBIs. Does he bring in a pinch hitter and lose a hot pitcher? Nope. Warnke's going to hit. Bases loaded with 2 outs. Can Lon Warnke put a quarter in the merry-go-round? 36 is a 33. Infield pop-up. Caught by the first baseman, Buck Leonard. That ends the threat. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Still a 1-1 tie. All right, 8th place hitter Jelly Jackson leads off for the Homestead Grays. 21 is a fly ball to left field. Caught by Augie Galan. 1 out. Grays are going to stay with their pitcher, Ed Walker. It's his ball game. 1-1 tie. 64 is a fly out to left. 2 down. Top of the order, and Jerry Benjamin, who is 0 for 3. '21 is a fly ball to left field. 3 flyouts to Augie Galen in left, and the Grays are done in the 7th. We go to the top of the 8th inning, 1-1 tie. Top of the order in the top of the 8th, it's Augie Galen, Billy Herman, and Chuck Klein. Pitch from Walker is a 25. That's a 8 against a B, a fly out to center field. One down. Billy Herman. Walker's been a tough customer for the Chicago Cubs. He's given up only 5 hits, 2 walks. Here's a pitch to Herman. 25 is another fly out to center field. 2 outs. Chuck Klein, former Philadelphia Philly. 1-2 is a 25. Weak grounder to second base. And Matt Carlisle makes that play. At the bottom of the 8th, still a 1-1 tie. It took extra innings to settle the issue in a low-scoring game yesterday. We might have the same thing here. Vic Harris leads off the 8th. 64 is a 40. Fielding column 1. Foul tip off the catcher, Gabby Hartnett. Strike 1. They're checking Gabby to see if he's okay. He looks like he's going to be fine. Tough job donning the tools of ignorance. 36 is a base on balls. No outs. Harris takes first. Fast runner. Here's Josh Gibson. There'll be no shenanigans. They're going to let Gibson swing the bat. Here's the pitch to the slugger, Josh Gibson. Popped up in the air toward the dugout. Gabby Hartnett gives chase and makes the catch. 1 down. Jim Williams. 51 is an 8 against an A with a runner on first. Nubber near the mound. Warnke fields it, goes to first. In time, 2 outs. Vic Harris scampers to second. He's there in scoring position with 2 outs, and here's Buck Leonard with a chance to put his team in front with a base hit. The pitch to Buck Leonard. 22 is a hit column roll for Buck Leonard. And 15 is I think it's a triple. Long drive to center field. It is an RBI triple for Buck Leonard. Scores Harris. Homestead Grays go up 2-1. That is the second mark against the fatigue of Warnke. Henry Spearman with 2 outs. Runner at third. Infield can play normal depth. Pitch to Henry Spearman. 53 is a 20. Fielding column 2. Ground ball to second base. The runner at third, if Leonard's fast, scores. Otherwise, he holds. Don't think Leonard's fast. He is not. So it's going to be an infield single for Henry Spearman. Now first and third. Now that's 3 marks against Warnke. He becomes a BYZ pitcher. He's going to remain in the game and pitch to Carlisle. 23 is a 26. Ground ball to Billy Herman at second base, who throws to first. 3 outs. But the Homestead Grays take the lead. Homestead Grays 2, Chicago Cubs 1. We go to the top of the 9th. Edsel Walker is out to pitch tonight. He has 2 marks on his fatigue. 1 more. His grade goes to a C. Let's see what the Grays have by way of bullpen. A lot of these Negro League teams don't have great bullpens. This is an elimination game. Yeah, they're all D pitchers. Wellmaker, Parker, Dula, all D pitchers. So they're probably going to stay with Walker to the bitter end. Gabby Hartnett steps into the box. Here's the pitch. 1-1 roll for Gabby Hartnett. That is going to be a drive. Crushed to the center field fence. Hartnett's going for 2. Here's the throw, the slide. He is safe with a leadoff double. Walker's grades reduced. He's a C now. Frank Damare. Not going to bunt with a .325 hitter. We will take our swings. Here's the pitch to Damari. We will play it safe with the runner at second. Don't want him cut down on the base pass. Here's the pitch. 3-3 roll. That's going to be trouble. Hit column roll for Damari. 1-4 is an 11 base hit. That sends Hartnett to third. Damari could steal second on the next pitch. And that will put him in scoring position, so he goes. No throw. I'm not using the book that's got the catcher's chart in it, so we're playing straight basic. So we got second and third. Chicago with nobody out. Homestead Grays motion their infield in tight. Phil Cavaretta digs into the box, right-handed hitter. No, excuse me, he's a left-handed hitter. Here's a pitch to Phil Cavaretta. Got a 300 hitter on deck, 19-year-old in the box, so they're going to pitch to him. Infield's in. 41 is a 28. Runners on second and third. And against a fielding column one, the infield in. Ball's fielded by the shortstop. Over to first base, the runners hold. One away. That's a big out for Walker. Stan Hack. This is the at-bat of the game. Grays still hold a tenuous one-run lead, 2-1. Here's a pitch to Stan Hack, infield in. 31 is a 9 against a B. That is a fly ball to right field. And the runners tag up, and Hartnett scores. Damari tags and goes to third. RBI sacrifice fly for Stan Hack, and the game is tied 2-2. Now the eighth place hitter, Billy Jurgis. They had the same situation last time. He hit an infield single, didn't get an RBI. Warnicki, the pitcher, is on deck. Timeout. All right, manager Vic Harris came in from left field and called time and gave his pitcher, Ed Walker, a little time to rest. But he's going to stay in the game and pitch to Billy Jurgis. Here's the pitch to Jurgis. Infield playing normal depth with 2 outs. 1-1 roll. That's going to be a deep drive to left field. And if a single column hitting card, that is going to get over the wall, it is a home run for Billy Jurgis. 2-run home run. That gives the Cubs a 4-2 lead in the 9th. Billy Jurgis comes through huge for the Cubs. Now Lon Warnicki comes to bat. 1-6 is a 28. That's going to be a ground out. 6-3. Good play by Jolly Jackson. But the damage is done. The Cubs score 3 times and take a 4-2 lead into the bottom of the 9th. All right, for the last of the 9th inning, the Homestead Grays will send up the 8th place hitter, Jolly Jackson. And then I see Jack Johnson has a bat, and he's on the on-deck circle for the pitcher, Ed Walker. And then at the top of the order, Jerry Benjamin. The Homestead Grays down by 2, fighting for their lives in the bottom of the 9th inning. 5-5 is a 9 against an A pitcher, or actually a B pitcher, because Warnicki is tired. That's going to be a base hit for Jolly Jackson. And we'll get the tie and run to the plate. Pitch hitter Jack Johnson, 274 hitter, 1938 for the Homestead Grays. He'll swing away. Here's the pitch. 4-3 is a roller back to the, let's see. Let's see, 29 is a ground ball back to the pitcher, or Y strikeout. It's a Y. Warnicki has a Y, so it's a strikeout. One down, Jerry Benjamin. Somebody else is going to have to get on for Josh Gibson to come to the plate. Here's Benjamin, 14, is a fly ball to left field. Augie Galen puts it away. Benjamin goes 0 for 5 today as the leadoff hitter. And now player manager Vic Harris comes to bat. 2 outs, 1 on. He's the potential tie and run. The pitch to Vic Harris. 31 is a 9 against AB. That's going to be a infield single for Harris. So he extends the game and does get Josh Gibson to the plate with 2 on and 2 out. 1938, Josh Gibson in 46 league games hit 13 home runs and 370 batting average. This is Lon Warnicke's game all the way. Maybe not, timeout. All right, manager Charlie Grimm is going to make the move and go to the bullpen. He brings in Roy Henshaw, a grade B pitcher, YW modifier. He will be a grade A pitcher because of right on right, and that will increase Chicago's pitching grade for this first batter. Runners on first and second, 2 outs, 2 on. Here's the pitch to Gibson. 1-4 is a fly ball deep to left, but there's room for Augie Galen. He puts it away, and that's the ball game. The final score, the 1935 Chicago Cubs defeat the 1938 Homestead Grays 4-2. We'll be back with a wrap-up. All right, the Chicago Cubs scored 4 runs on 8 hits and 1 error. The Homestead Grays scored 2 runs on 6 hits, and they committed no errors. 1 home run in the game was Billy Jurgis, and he is the star of the game. By the way, the winning pitcher was Lon Warnicke. 8 8 2/3 innings pitched with 2 runs allowed. Etzel Walker was the loser. 9 innings pitched, gave up 4 runs. Roy Henshaw gets the save. 1 home run in the game was Billy Jurgis, and that came in the 9th inning and drove in the winning run. Jurgis is the star of the game. He had an interesting career. Played 17 years in the major leagues. Came up pretty much together with Billy Herman, and they formed the defensive backbone for 3 pennant-winning Cubs teams in the 1930s. As I said, he played 17 years, played 3 World Series and 3 All-Star games, and was shot in a hotel room. So yeah, he had an interesting career. He was shot in 1932 by a distraught female fan who got into his room and was going to shoot herself. And when he attempted to wrestle the gun away from her, he got shot. So the Cubs went out, in a little baseball history here, the Cubs went out and got Mark Koenig to play shortstop, fearing that they had lost Jurgis for quite some while. They got Mark Koenig. Koenig used to be the shortstop for the powerful New York Yankees. And they only voted when Koenig got hot and played very well for the Cubs in 32. But they only voted to pay him a partial World Series share, and that angered the Yankees big time. And the Yankees swept the Cubs 4 straight games in the 1932 World Series, the same series of ruse called Shot. But Billy Jurgis is today's star of the game. Hope you enjoyed this game. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscription button if you haven't. It doesn't cost anything. Like button and comments are always helpful too. Have a good day and God bless.